There is nothing more frustrating than understanding a language and not being able to speak it in the way that you understand. I was born in Lagos, and I will say my parents did a really good job with speaking Igbo to me, right? Igbo is my native language. However, I really wish they would have made me respond in my native language as opposed to English. I think the mindset of a lot of immigrant parents was like, okay, let's make sure our kid is good with English so they're not struggling in this new country. But then with that comes, neglect of your own language. So the result of that is now you have a generation of young adults who understand their language, however, they cannot speak it. So if they can't speak it, how is the next generation supposed to hear it to even understand it? And if you don't speak the language dies. And if the language dies, the culture dies. And I'll say this because there are a lot of people that I know who are trying to learn their own language, but they're often discouraged because as soon as they mess up on a word, someone who understands and speaks the language, oh, they're making fun of them. That's so discouraging. There's no reason why I should feel more comfortable attempting to speak a language that is not even my own than my own language. At least in Colombia, they would correct me. They'll be gracious. Every Uber ride was a Spanish lesson. And sometimes I'll even lock the door. Okay? I said, Fernando, you're going to sit there. You're going to listen to this, my wonderful Spanish. Okay? Then when it comes to my own language, you mess up on one word. Hey, American girl, what is she talking? Say, hey. It's like, come on. Because if we don't attempt to learn our language, we're not authentic and we're Americanized. But if we do, now you're discouraging us. And so which one is it? My dear, don't mind those crabs. Be intentional about learning your own language. There's beauty in your language and culture, so please do not let it die.